What's up everybody, this is Invented. I'm continuing our playthrough for Doki Doki. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm sorry I had to call my father. We're definitely back. We're going to be finishing the game today. Nothing has changed. The players are still the same. Right now we're really working on a relationship with Yuri. As I said, I'm going to do a walkthrough for every character. Natsuki, Yuri, Monika, and Sayori. Now we're visiting Sayori's room. She hasn't shown up, but she's acting weird. Let's check it out. Sayori. Hi, Inky. Wait a second. Why don't I hear any noise? Why don't I hear any noise? That's weird. What the fuck? Ah, there you go. Sorry. So we're back, sorry. So sorry. We're back. Oh, dude. Nice. Okay. Inky, we're coming up to her rooms. Let's see what she has to say. I sit down in her room. Very forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. Why is she different, bro? There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. No, not much has really changed, has it? Certainly is a little messy, as it's always been. I was looking at the same stuff I'd Mel and wall decoration that she had for years now. Hey, if you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. I commiseratingly want to come over today. Haven't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? He has already left it by the time we decided last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparation, right? Oh, that's true. No, that's not true. She tried to make some drama. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monika today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. I said just me and Yuri then. Yep, there's more time between us. Sayori stared in a random direction. Sorry, everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. I forget on Friday. When something wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiled, shaking her head. That's not good, Inky. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? It's not my fault. I didn't get to so weak and so express my feeling. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting for being selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori, no, it's not funny. As I'm sad, I'm grabbed Sayori by the shoulder. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to sleep. Stop thinking about it, sorry. Give me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Inky. But you're wrong. One thing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Saying what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Inky? Except, no choice this time. The thing is, I have really bad depression my whole life. Holy shit. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because mostly I can't even find a reason to get out of the bed. Oh, that's sad. What reason is there to do anything when I'm fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy in caring to waste by having them spend the time on me? That's what I feel like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible to Sayori to keep this from me? The entire time that I have known her. Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why Sayori? Why is that you never told me about this? I almost feel like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I'd have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Inky. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Haha. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then discover something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a sphere going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurts. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feeling about at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Inky, just nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is everything could be like it always was, but I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literal club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my head hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept those punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulder. I pulled her into a tight embrace. I didn't know she was depressed. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Inky is hugging me back. Despite my arm being wrapped around her, Sayori's arm remained at her side. She started sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Inky, I barely managed to sleep between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make those feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Greatly, Sayori finally puts her arm around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feeling, Inky. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hug is so warm, and that's really scary too. Now lets me go. And she does. I let her go as well. Festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? What I want is promise. And that would be nice then. Yeah. The wives are here. Our eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all day, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'll be fun. To my surprise, how she shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kinda hard for me to finally understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'll look forward to it. I feel bad for her. But still. Goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. From my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Oh, she's cute. Let's get this. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried to come. More on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to that, but I decided to ignore it. Let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure we'll be fine. Wow, that's our room, dude. I'll take Yuki home. The first thing she does is get cautious, seriously, which made me feel anxious. So clean. Hahaha. I cleaned before you came over, so. That's very considerate of you to do. Oh no, I would be really best for my room to be a mess while you were here. I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in here. That's really risk. Which was in the process of a desk drawer of mine. Ah, sorry. I didn't think it for some reason. I was just spacing out. Fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrists. She puts both her hands firmly in her hand, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Ah, yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decoration and other atmospheric enhancement. Atmospheric enhancement? You know, mood lightening aromatherapy candle. Wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course, I want to take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. For a cupcake, I guess. Them to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. Straight. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relief. And kind of happy. I don't need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for my for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Yeah, like what? Let's see. My sure bag. She pulled out a few candles and wooden slender-shaped object. It did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the window in black paper. This candle to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? It would be really neat. And that's wooden thing though. Oh, this is a diffuser for essential oil. Are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? My fairy contributed to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herb you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. It pushes a switch on the bottom. Just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begin to spout through a small hole off the top. Oh, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery. That's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Enhance your emotion and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poem? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this. I'll trust your opinion with anything. You smile gently, clearly enjoying yourself. She again reached into her bag and pulled out several spools of thin ribbon. What are these for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write different words on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? I'm going to cut those pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbon to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It will also catch the eyes of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense as you put it. Goes with red cheek. Is it just me or she's just more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker ink. You can write any character you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbon. Alright, sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. Draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unraveled a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. There she reached into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Knife is strange and beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of weight etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's not a ordinary pocket knife. It's really fancy. Ah, well, Natsuki looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yet whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each your own, you know? You promise you won't be weird about... Yeah, I promise. Right. Thing is, I'm kind of into knife. Damn, son. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship, feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense, haha. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. But it isn't it? It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxed our expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. Oh, that's kind. I take it, turn it around in my hand. Won't be long. It's very. It feels easily heavy, extremely solid. Where did you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I felt the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow, Inky, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be so sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no, a little blood trickled inside of my finger. She takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She started and noticeably fidget. She's squeamish. I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, you put it in her mouth and lick the wound. Felt her tongue curl on my finger. Startled, I instinctively pulled my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. I lowered her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't even lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from the rest of the afternoon? Sorry, alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take her hand and lick her index finger in return. That's cute. Inky, you just... really just do that? No, now we're even. Just look at me like I did something wrong. I knew that it would be a bad idea. If not this for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Inky. I don't like being called weird. That's one of my pet peeves. Yuri giggled shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. I was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. Your chin is quickly lifted. We catch resume our prospective activity. I watch Yuri knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but hair. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbon, we'll lay them all out side by side. It looks even better than I expected, and it will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thing came coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the plain tablet. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablet. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablet in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Only just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cup too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cup rather than full-size glasses. Put them on a plate to catch any paint that drip, then bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling back over her arms. Oh, nothing. It's a little red. It's too hot in here or anything? Not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let me mix the paint. Hurry misses me and take it upon herself to unwrap the tablet, dropping them into the cup. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner. I wrote down what the gradient is, starting with the color for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. I love it. Once it's dry, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium and the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. Where are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri used a brush and had a few dots of different color across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolor feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stopped painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's nothing simple, like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. That's cute. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiled gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leaned over the banner and grabbed a used paintbrush. Sorry, you're just gonna drink a bit? But I moved at the same time, causing my head to bump into the sea. Kia, sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hand in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just told me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. That's your fault. Ask your face. There's a droplet of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, it's at least got paint on you. It's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I'm trying to fetch a small towel, then dip it with hot water to my room and kneel back in front of her. Aww, I love the animation. Look how nice it is. Look how fucking nice this is. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah, something wrong? It's not, I didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Finish. I start to retract my hand. Suddenly, oh, my wrist. Wait, huh? For a little longer. Feels really nice. My hand's like, still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. An expression that I recognize when she reads her book. Almost as if she lost in the days and went by her own thoughts. She reads gently out through a slightly parted lips. What is happening? The aroma of jasmine oil gave me this dizzy feeling. Yuri still wrapped around her wrist, then the tingling through my arm. Suddenly, her face seemed to be much closer than mine, or just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to spade house. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it begins. Which sucks because it was a nice moment. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsy, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. I should do it. I finish filling the night while white dots that looks like star. Look at the batter as a whole. It's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. You're going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. Wait, won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. See that you're glad it's over. Was I wrong assuming that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I am a little concerned about the time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping that I'd have extra time after finishing the work. Well, think for yourself. I think it would be too responsible for me to wait much longer. Shit. Sorry. Although there would be more time as well. Probably my fault. I've been such a slow worker. Not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done right. Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Getting all the thing, Yuri seemed to look a little downcast. I understand why. Sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Let me just write down. When Yuri pack up, I walk her to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidget. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I was say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over. And we can go somewhere else. I forgot you don't like going out so much. As I stumble over my word, Yuri simply smiled bashfully. Anyway, you don't know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Inky. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Kind of like that about you. Ooh, well... I'm supposed to respond to that. I don't even get a chance. Suddenly pull back. Sayori? Huh? Hi, Inky, Sayori. Just now we weren't. Eh? It's okay, Inky. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. Sorry. We'll have to be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurry up. Sayori waved goodbye after her. Sayori. I thought she didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how closer you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such a good friend. That's all that matters to me. Tears start falling down. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Inky? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Stop. Don't say that. It's true, Inky. If I wasn't there, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Well, what? Oh, the way she talked it. The way she talked. She talked to her before. Whispered. When I said that before is true, I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden in your mind it's making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I would trade for anything else. Even if it takes an entire lifetime. I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Faye looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Inky. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this myself. Inky, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I had my hand down Sayori and squeezed her arm on my own. Remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's why I'm going to give it to you. Oh shit, I don't care. No, I'm doing a Yuri playthrough. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seem that I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feeling right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help you getting back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forced a smile through a double pain expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is my punishment, remember? You're being selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there was no happiness on that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I need to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to get back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone else. I trust you with anything. Nothing at all. So Sayori's smile finally break. And then she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both all that she can. So shocked that I don't know how to react. Looks over her shoulder and flashed me one more weak smile before and running off. Sayori! And I felt helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori, her feeling around, and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I kept wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do everything it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's actually super cute. I do feel bad about Sayori though. The day of the festival. Of all day I expected to be the one where I'd be walking with Sayori. It didn't answering her phone. I was going to her house to wake her up, but decided it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event would be nearly completed. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a present text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Nesuke about the event. I'm more afraid to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, the event will be great too. Inky, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. Funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing a little booklet on each of the desks in the classroom. There must be the one she prepared that of all the poem we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. That's the one I'll be performing. Surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overstepped again. That dummy. You'd think that on a date, the supporter should try a little harder. I said that, but I suddenly what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly felt awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ha ha ha. You should take a little trolley for her, Inky. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange. You know about that? Of course I do. I'm a person after all. But I stammered, embarrassed. Did I really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. Probably know a lot more than you think. Being as friendly as usual, but for some reason felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlet? They came out really nice. Sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlet laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. A nice Natsuki and Yuri poem from the one they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped this Sayuri's poem from the one she practiced, the one that I haven't read before. Oh my gosh. Is it one about her? About us? I don't want it to be about us. Shit. Ugh. Shit. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. This is all the same thing. Get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head. My head before I do what I know is for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But when it's ever actually finished, it's just stuff moving. Dude, this is creepy. I know that Monica, I don't trust Monica at all. What is this? Reading a poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Inky? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? You leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Call out that I quicken my pace. Alright, Monica. Monica's a bitch. What was I thinking? Should I try a little bit harder for Sayori? Big deal for at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that everything will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs. That's what I want to give her. In reach Sayori's house, I knock at the door. I want to pick an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I end up doing this after all. Walking her up into her own house. Isn't that much more something a boyfriend would do? In any case, I just feel right. Outside, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't that kind of breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. Let me open the door. Sayo. Oh, dude. I should have seen that. Oh, this is super messed up. She applying. See trace back for text with details. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I thought I would be there for her. Told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could she be so blessed? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to be the punishment. That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonizing scream still echoed in my ear. Why did I do this to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thought keeps telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Truly Literature Club. Truly Festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I could do can bring her back. This isn't some game I can reset and try something different. I have only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. Now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Is this game over? $35. Those were easily disturbed. Oh my god, look at it. Oh, look at Sayori. Start a new game. Holy shit. It's an annoying girl trying to warn me to watch. That girl is... Oh my gosh. Holy shit, look at this. Look how nice it is. It's because she... That's why it's cool. Like I did, when I usually the most... We are surrounded by couple and friends group to school. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Also myself. All the time to meet some girl or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any club. I'm perfectly content just by getting the average, spending my free time on game and anime. This is similar to what we wrote. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girl in it anyway. School day is ordinary as over before I know it. I'll eventually announce clubs. Really aren't any that interest me. Aside, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Inky? Monica. No. That's not Monica. It's not supposed to be Monica. It's supposed to be Sayori. Yes, I totally did expect to see you there. Oh well, right? Yeah, it was. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels like... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've really been looking for some supply to use for my club. If there's any construction paper in here, or a marker, I guess you could check out the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really, you quit? Yeah. And all the politics around the major clubs. I feel like nothing but arguing about the budget and policy and how prepare for the event. I much rather take some time I personally enjoy and make something special about it. In that case, what a club did you decide to join? I think I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? I'm kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? I don't remember anything, but there's only 3 of us so far. You have to find a new member. They completely erased Sayori from the game. Holy shit, this game is hardcore. It's really hard to find a new member for something that sounds so boring. I can see that, but it's really not boring at all, you know? It can be anything, reading, writing, poetry. It means one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Well, that's funny, right? He's always insists on manga as literature too. You're not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member is a member, right? The Monica said she? Hey Inky, said, are you still looking for a club to join? Huh, I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. How could I ever refuse someone like Monica? I guess I could check it out. Awesome. Use food and key. You know what? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the material at time. You're more important. Can't believe Sayori's done. Then I sold my soul to Monica and a irresistible smile. Directly I follow Monica across the school and upstairs from the school I rarely visit. Full energy swing open the classroom door. I'm back. And I brought the grass with me. Hey? I guess. Looks like you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be so mean, Natsu. But anyway, welcome to the club, Inky. What escaped me in this situation, this club? Full of actual cute girl. Let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is separately Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri appear completely more mature and timid, so I have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. It's nice to meet you, both of you. So I ran to Inki in the classroom and decided to come check it out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I'm going to, well, you know. Sorry, I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? That would be great. When I come sit down, Inki. Because I have a few days arranged for my table. Well, Monica and I sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. But you're not though. Somebody died and you don't care. Surprised there aren't many people in the club yet. Yeah, cause you psycho. I don't like Monica at all. It must be hard to start a new club. Won't be long. Oh, nice. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not that many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Is there, especially if it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature? You don't have to work hard to convince people like you're both fun and worthwhile. You have to work hard to convince people that... Sorry. I'm so sad that Sayori died. I kinda like Sayori. She wasn't my favorite character, but still. She was in the top 2. But it makes cool event like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well... I guess... Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such a different girl, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. We to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully placed a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, they should give us permission. After all, doesn't it a lot of help you enjoy a good book? I guess this is troubling. This is really troubling game. Holy shit, dude. You know? Whew. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not. So that Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faint smiled to herself in relief. Thinking, what kind of thing you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of mentioning that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perked up. She wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. She loves manga. That's why she want to talk. This is something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Wait, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri chased the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep, so this is something we already read. Complex fantasy world. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling me a good story in such a it's equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid. Since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of book, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Started with deep psychological element usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I feel like that's something that can relate to at the minimal level. You really might as well having being with a dead rock. We have this conversation. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Yeah, Monica is a... I'm not confident with Monica. That's really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, I that over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you? Okay, what? What gives you that idea? You let a piece of crap paper behind last club meeting. I look like you were worried on a poem call. I'll say it out loud and give that back. Fine, fine. You write your own poem? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No, it's okay, you avert your eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I know how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your reader, exploring your vulnerability, and showing even the deepest reach of your heart. Do you have writing experience, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit silent for a moment. I just got an idea. How about this? We each write poem. Oh, nice. Next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even, huh? I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activity for all of us to participate in together. I decided to help take on the full responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as the member. Besides that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Inky? Hold on, there's still one more problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still have other club to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, sorry, I thought, They only changed glance before Monica turned back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Inky. Thing is, we don't have enough money yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really hard to find a new member. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defensive I can get these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terribly for letting everyone down in the situation, and besides, the club itself seemed pretty relaxed. So if writing poem is the price to pay, I'll just spend every day with those beautiful girls. Right, okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the guy I lit up. Oh my goodness, really? Did you really mean that, Inky? Yeah. Could be fun, right? You really scared me for a moment. I mean, if you really left after all this, it would be super pissed. Inky, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do what I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's excitement. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Mana looks over at me once more. Okay, I look forward to seeing how good you express yourself. Hehe. Yeah, and I really impressed the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skill. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. While the girls continue to chit-chat, I was really cleaning up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Yeah, so it's nice that it's crazy to me that they changed the whole thing up without Sayori. I departed the back club room and make my way. Though my mind wandered back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. I like Yuri more. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Because I'll have to change to grow closer. I'll have the chance to grow close to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my secret sets, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And get started with writing a poem tonight. Easy peasy. Unlock a special poem. Holy shit, what is that? Wait a second. We have unlocked a special poem. What is that? This is so cool. This is from Sayori, I guess. Trinity. Defeat. Marshmallow. Alone. We miss our best friend, right? A spinning feather, precious holiday, uncrushable. Again, this is what makes me happy. What evoke a feeling in me. Email. Vanilla, why not? Despise, dark, empty, mystic, broken. Raindrop, disarray, cheer, music, portrait, destiny. Fun, fluffy. Romance. I know we just lost our best friend. Wait a second. I unlocked something new, right? I unlocked a new poem. I don't know how to reach it though. Grief. It's kind of weird. Hi again, Inky. I'm glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back to the lecture club. I was the last one to come in. Everyone else is really already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Inky. I hope. What happened to her face? I hope this isn't too overwhelming. Come in for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had the great Jack here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. You only have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga in her classroom. She's hiding the shit. Step between Monica. Say, manga's literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plopped it back into her seat. Sorry, Inky. We'll make sure to put you covered first, okay? Ori shoot Natsuki with a disappointing glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest picking up a book to read. Can't really say no to either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. It's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. Even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reached into her bag and pulled out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, but I pick up a book that you might enjoy. It's a short read, so I should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is something we already talked. This is how this girl suddenly being so cute. She even outbooked despite me not reading much. Thank you. I'll definitely read this. Take the book. It's weird because you see the classroom is like tilted. You can read it at your own pace. Look for this. Hear what you think. That everyone settled in, I expect Dominica to kick off some schedule for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Ruby's face is bluff, buried in the book, and can't help but notice, and it tastes like she was waiting for this chance. Matsuki is rummaging around in the closet for a manga collection, right? Ugh. From within the closet, she seemed to be annoyed by something, in case she needed a hand. That never happened in the first one. In the first playthrough, it never happened. You looking for something in here? Fucking Monica. She never put my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? A bunch of stacked books across the shelf. Manga. Read manga, right? Sometimes. Not one of those things where you can admit really into it until you figure out the part. I love manga. I don't give a fuck what people think. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point, and it's kind of written on your face. What is that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatched it out of my hand. She then turned a book of manga and slipped the volume right in the middle of the rest. Much better. Except with one book missing, it's probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know what they feel. A close look at the books she's wearing. Perfect girls. To me, I never heard of my life, but probably means it's either way romantic or simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass of that door. She went to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. I'll tell you one thing, Inky. That listen, don't judge a book. In fact, pull out the Frivolous and Perfect Girl from the box. Show you exactly why. Put the book right into my hand. Ah, the cover. Features the four girl in colorful attire, striking animate feminine paws. It's exceedingly Mo. I don't know what that is. Don't just stand there. What? And pull me out of the closet. She didn't take a seat against the wall beneath the window sill. She spat on the ground next to her, signaling to sit there. Wouldn't Cher be more comfortable? I take my seat. Cher wouldn't work. Can't read at the same time like that. What is that? I guess it's easier to close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. And scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, I didn't expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can't say it's a particular bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer. And no space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering into my shoulder, more good than to begin reading than I am. Whoa, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip to the older volume every now and then? No, really. Maybe sometime after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I do the same thing. We're gonna keep on romancing Yuri because that's what I want to do. I'm a loyal guy. I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. It looked like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for lack of plot. Aww, isn't she adorable? She is fucking adorable. Look at her. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you were just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. Guess it's fun sharing something like you with someone else. I always get excited when I convince my friend to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friend? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friend to read this. They just think manga is for kid. I can't even bring up with them. Be all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Made me want to punch them in the face. I'm those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find a friend who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate toward the other loser over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Okay, Monica kind of a jerk about it. I can't just win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't I? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solved any of my problem. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Haha. Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. Flip pages. Yeah, that was adorable. 10 passes. She's extremely quiet now. Let's over at her. Oh, she fell asleep. What a cutie. Like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? She just claps straight into me. Hey. What the fuck is going on? Jeez. Are you okay? Here. Her back and pulled some kind of protein bar. She tried to... Natsuki suddenly lit up again. She snapped the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give me oomph. She doesn't even finish them before stuffing her stuff into her mouth. Don't worry, Inky. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep that snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? What should I show my poem to first? You know what? I'm gonna be boring, but I'm a loyal dude. Yuri. You see most events, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Is she gonna give me the same book? Yuri. Start the poem. I'm gonna pass before. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. just need to put my thought into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? We already read all that. Why did you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So is that bad? No. I just read my voice. I'm so sorry. Yuri buried your face in her hand. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Mine takes Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, I'm gonna do something different. And if... No. No. What? Right, it's just that there was a specific writing habit that are usually typical of a new writer, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most useful thing I recognize is new writer is try to make blah blah blah. We already honestly 5 to 10 are stammering. Of course, that's not something you can blame me for. It's things we already saw, so I'm not gonna read it again. But I hope you guys forgive me for that. The rest of the picture is going to be on my YouTube, so you can still get sort of the idea of what's going on. So many different skill and technique that it goes into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably something happened to the club give you valuable feedback. Yes, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure it's yourself to me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'll have to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiled as if that's a rare opportunity for that, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literal club? Ghost under the lights. But I think it must be this over. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. I'm sorry, I have such a trouble handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. We already read that. It's stupid. But it takes you a long time to read. Letters don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's kind of... Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it wasn't really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I should write long poem, not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's your first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? The story isn't about a ghost at all. Okay. Well, it must have totally missed the point. I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poems often express their own thought, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more thought, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Something really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, just gonna write down the time. It's gonna be 1:03:17, and the next one's gonna be 22. Let's go Natsuki. Let me drink a bit. Well, let's start with the writing thing I don't like. Never mind, I don't really feel like giving you my opinion. What's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing some other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poem when I had mine when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Why are we being sweet to Natsuki? Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem that make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. But in the other world, you're saying that you liked it? Retort, get caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like You're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure it out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. That's about it. We already read that, sorry. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I liked it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why am I so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all physical and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when I see you read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on this wordplay. Like I said, up for any rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Oh snap. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't you expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old they were. But if Satsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yeah, we're being too sweet to... You should... Monica. I fucking hate Monica. Oh, 6, 33, then 38 to... Hi, Inky. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like to... Okay, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring it up, okay? Keep that in mind. I'm sorry, I just read that like a day ago. I'll be afraid to bring it up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, you want to share your poem with me? Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Inky. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of thing that we're all learn to get past soon. That's true. And Monica, my poem. I like it, Inky. Really? It's a lot cuter than expected. Hahaha. Jeez, no. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki was right. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Hahaha. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house. She's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength. Shut down. Like earlier. This is a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girl too, you know? I don't think. Just trying to be the bright side. You want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. But that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I've always felt that way, you know? See, well, let's read it then. I was in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I finally glanced at my surroundings. My hand can no longer see. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poemed on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic, shawling, playing trick on my ear began to trickle, closing in on me. I breathed disappeared before it reached my lung. I panicked. There must be a way out. It's right here. It's right here. I brandished my pen. Yeah, I didn't read that. I don't remember reading that, so who knows? Maybe something new. Like, what do you think? It's very freeform, what you call it. I'm not really the right person to ask for the feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems might have been putting emphasis on the timing between word and time. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influenced by my poem a bit. Epiphany, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends to each other. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets to fixate on a specific point. Try so hard to make it perfect and you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper, tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So you just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Don't really care, to be honest, but still. Phil. Yeah, that's everyone. That's not in the room. That was a little more shuffled than I anticipated. Judging me for my ridiculous writing ability, and it did just be nice. There's no way my friend can set up to theirs. This is a little club after all. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Marika writing something on her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They change sheet of paper. They reach. Natsuki, I brought free translation. What's with this language? Say something? No, it's nothing. So this is something we already wrote. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism of the feeling of giving up? How can that be cute? I just... the language, I wasn't anything to say something nice, huh? Then you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. When I was looking for suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Inky did too. Oh yeah, I remember that. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestion of my own. First of all, excuse me, if I'm afraid, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. And I don't expect to change into, and that's so cool I come across something which I haven't yet. Inky liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it. That's why he suddenly stand up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I mean. You really set up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Inky appreciate my advice more than they appreciate yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would definitely go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? Wasn't the one whose boob magically grew up as soon as Inky started showing up? That's okay. That's a little... it doesn't involve you. Nat and Yuri. Yeah, our own insecurity and on other like that. You really ask as young as you look next to me. Look who's talking. You wanna be... oh, what's going on? Edgy? Sorry, that's my lifestyle. It's too much for me. Someone of your mental age should comprehend. Oh, dude, before in this last time, Sayuri was the one to chill the thing. See? Just think that proved my points. Boys learn to get themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If I want to prove anything else, still harassing others with your sickening attitude. Think you can counterbalance your toxic personality with just by dressing up and acting cute? Don't think about you is hard to try. Well, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. My bad, you already do, don't you? Did you accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Inky everything you really think. She'll be head over heel for you after this. Don't worry me. I just noticed I was standing there. Inky, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Sayuri was the one who actually chilled the place. So now that Sayuri is not there, that's kind of interesting. Inky, I'll take your jacket. I agree with Yuri. What happened? Monica. What's going on? Monica, what's going on? What the fuck? Hey, Inky. Oh, nice. Okay. I wasn't sure what was going on. But it's going back now. Hey, Inky. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. But for us to stay out of this. We'll get back outside once they're done yelling. Haha, some president I can't even confront my own club properly. I wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against other. But you understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with other, then that's fine. They have to spend time with you instead. That's okay, run out of the classroom. Runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth desk with her palm on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I don't know what Yuri might have said to Natsuki or did. Inky, please don't hate me. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it, but I'm so sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. The meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Look at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I can stay a little bit longer, so I should be the last one out. I'm free to be done. So please let me take that for that today. It's not like you don't want me around for something. It's not that. I just didn't get much of a chance to discuss my boats with Inky. It would be just embarrassing with you listening. I don't really have a choice, don't I? Sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate. Holy shit! What is actually going on? This is so troubling. Wait a sec. Ooh, zoo, landscape, graveyard, playground. Whoa, that's weird. This spinning, jumpy papa, philosophy. This clouds, unstable. Yeah, sure. Promises, anger, disaster, childhood, entropy, horror, shopping, electricity, anxiety, whisper, melancholy, bubbles. A day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I'm a little more comfortable over the past couple of days. The club, the usual scenes greets me. Hi Yuri. Not sure if it's me or your expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hanging in the air a little bit. Glance over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. It's about yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're actually like this. Don't just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considering and apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was her first time sharing poems. Whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there was no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Inky, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything a little brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? I haven't. I'm also kind of wondering where she was. Man, I'm guessing you haven't either. You're certainly taking aback how calmly addressing her. I haven't. This isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I need to apologize. I promise I didn't mean anything I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever in your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about little things, aren't you? But I accept your apology anyway, if it'll help you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid that you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Haha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial though. Hey, suddenly the door swung open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be this late. I hope you guys weren't worried about anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last word today was study all. Kind of a shock of time. This is something that I read before. That makes sense at all though. You wouldn't have heard the bell ring, at least. I must have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wonder where you play music as well, Monica. Oh, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that means you must require a lot of dedication. I'm still impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometimes. Aha, thanks. My guy looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Inky. My guy smiled sweetly. Didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. Guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. I didn't do anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already to run off to the closet. Inky, since your compliment put me in a good mood, I'm wondering if you would like to spend some time with me, some time together today. I mean, in the club, I suppose. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki is waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there. So it's okay, right? In that case, I don't see any problem. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. First we'll untie. Sorry, my heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading it like this. Take your time. Really takes a deep breath that pulls a copy out of the book off her bag. What's a mad story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. Book title, Portrait of Markov. Yeah, so this is something we already seen. There is an unusual looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this shred that turns them into a killing machine that's lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse. They start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs. Ooh. I'm really into it. Yeah, it's just super weird. Book, I mean. Another thing about the limbs. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You really made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. The dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Inky? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those stories, so don't worry. I hope so. I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so trying to look plosive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Just that kind of story. It's a kind of challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, why not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. And suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that it was this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, nobody gets incredibly... Wait. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. I'm writing my thoughts. Wait a second. I forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please, stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're excited about reading. We're gonna do this in a little club after all. That's true. In fact, might as well get started reading, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. Please retrieve the book that I was put into my bag. It's fine if I sit here, right? I'm gonna sit next to Yuri. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. Not that I don't want you to. It's just something that I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I'm not distracting you or anything. Right. I opened the book and started prologue. Understand what you really mean about reading company. As I read, it's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but somewhat still comforting. In my corner of my eyes, I realized that she's not actually looking at her book. I glanced over. She's reading from a book instead. We already saw that. Yuri, you really do apologize a lot, don't you? The dark text that's coming up is something we haven't seen. Sorry, I mean, this should work, right? My desk until it's up against Yuri, then my book. I suppose so. Timidly close our own copy. Once we catch, we each lean in a little. Our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in a way, so instead I use my hand into to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult on the page. Here. We take your left arm and hold the left side of the book. So this is all things we already saw. So we're going to be skipping a little bit. I do the same thing with my right, blah blah blah. Only like this for all the color. As if I feel the warm. Are you ready? Hey, to turn the page. I think I got it. I glance over. It's okay. That's okay. You're not sure. We saw all of this. We saw. If we continue reading, you really no longer ask me if I turn. Might be silly too, but you have to remind you a little bit. Hey, that's what you were talking about. What? Oh, came to my head. Want to check out if it's a real book? Feeling alright? Yeah. A little fidgety ever since we started reading. The Zoom Markov audio book. Torture. The Raven King. The fuck is that? No, it's not a real book. Reading it is a little my breathing. Puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Don't push yourself. You just said that I practically rushed out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Enki? Did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. If you don't know anything, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. He just does this sometimes, so nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing a problem with each other? Should we wait for... Well, she might be a while, so I just started to figure... is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. Stand up. I make a mental note of where I left in the book. Natsuki. Because we haven't talked to Natsuki in a while. Huh. Well, it's not terrible. It's pretty disappointing after you... Oh my gosh. And again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'm completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this. I would expect... right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, here's that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look at my poem. You'd probably be able to learn something from it. Amy likes Peter. Doesn't matter if she has other hobby. Yeah, not bad, right? I think that Amy, she's referring to Yuri. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. It was way too short. I was warming up. I hope you don't think it was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Has some kind of weird hobbies, or a guilty pleasure. Something that you are afraid if people find out, they just make fun of you to think less of you. So she feels that way because she likes manga, right? And I think this is it's complicated to know because like I feel like I'm missing a lot of the story, but we're gonna see. Who je found, observe. Whew. Neat. Minus 16. I'm thinking that you already... Sorry, I was reading something else. But this makes people stupid. Who cares what someone like... As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as... two of the girls in this very club who I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my own place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Not that you're making me complain too much. But I do. For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more. Whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. Should I... Monica. Hi again, Inky. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to bed. As long as it's not going bad. Maybe that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. To Monica. Alright. Good job, Inky. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I think I saw that already. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations so low. That way, I always count when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. It is smart though. Well, I guess that worked anyway. You know that you really like this kind of writing, right? Right, that's full of energy, imagery, and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just solely detached from reality. I didn't mean that it's like a bad thing, of course. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. It must be really tough for social interaction. Don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. She gets too stimulated. She ended up withdrawing and looking for a long time. Finally the door opened. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our point with each other. Huh? Already? Sorry for being late. Let me apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, you want me to read my poem now? Sure. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Sammy, the color they want bright, beautiful. Holy shit! You can sort of see that it's missing letters. So I wonder, Monica, she seemed like she's aware of what's going on, like in the game. The color they want bright, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony, endless noise. The noise that won't stop. Foya, violent, grating, wit, I don't know. Screeching, piercing, causing tangent. Like playing on a chalkboard with a knife on a braiding ribcage. Like playing a knife. Endless pain of meaningless. Deleter. What the fuck? It's kind of abstract. Yeah, you saw that shit. You're trying to well, never mind. There's no point in explaining it. Anyway, there's Monica writing tip of the day. Then you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. Happen, don't forget to save your game. Never know. Well, can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Bye bye today. Thanks for listening. That was super weird. Right, Yuri. Only Yuri is left, so I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you're reading for today. Shared the poem with a surprised expression on her face. You like it, Inky? How did you pick up on this so quickly? You say I was telling you the kind of technique we're practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining it. I really want to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hand appears sweaty. Ah! That makes me so happy. It's something to feel like I'm valued, Inky. Ooh. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. Marriage Ponder's holding it. Ah, I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Inky? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual. Concealing my emotion. I'm so sorry, guys. It's so much reading. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now, I want you to read my poem too. Okay. Wheel. I don't think I've read that. I don't think I've read Wheel. Who knows? A starting wheel turning on, axe grinding, but lead, linear gearbox, falling to the solemn holy stock, a dock ship, a portal to another world, a tin rape tied to a thick rage, a tin husk, parasitical gearbox, expanding universe, time control by simpling cogwheel, existence of God, swimming with open water in all direction, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, drowning, snakes with human eyes, what the fuck? A thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, spinning gearbox, sky of exploding stars, God dispersing the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimension, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that takes 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that takes 40 time every time it takes every second time, a bucket of lady stock tied to the existence of a doki shipped to another world, a kaleidoscope, blood written in blood, a time-drowning prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breeding gearbox, breeding boat head, breeding ship, breeding passel, breeding smokes, breeding cold, breeding blood, breeding, always like breeding. It's just crazy. It's just really, really, really dark. And I don't think this game is really troubling. Holy shit. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday. I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. Ha ha ha. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend that conversation never happened? You can keep the pen though. Why would I keep that shit? It's disturbing. Please. I can't convince myself to go to therapy. Oh my gosh! I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover. Someone takes me to the emergency room. But who is it about? Okay everyone, we're all done reading each other's poem, right? We have something we need to go over today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new member. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparation, so don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Inky joined and we started with some club activity. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. It's our only real chance to find more, you know? What's great about getting a new member anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everyone gets more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place. The youth club should be a place where other people can express themselves like they can't go anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Inky? Oh come on. You can't take advantage of Inky to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Dude, look Monica. Do you really think any of us here has joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talk until Inky joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. Shit. And Inky isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. That's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding a new member. The rest of us are fine like this. You know, you're present and all, but you should really consider your opinion for once. Monica has been clearly taken aback by Natsuki. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Inky wants to get more member too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I show as much as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why do I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? That doesn't mean that we're against getting new member or anything. Inky, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, girls. That's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, I remember you weren't even given a chance not to join. Monika sat down and stared at her desk. What is the point of all this anyway? Or was it starting a club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. It's a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about weird choices. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Inky, it's not the same. I won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I want that, I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time. Things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki, and Yuri walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. It's kind of a different, I guess. Who cares, that obnoxious brat? Holy shit. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not for me to ignore my responsibility like that. Oh crap, she killed... What? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Inky? What do you want to get out of this club? Be the same question as Monika. Try giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. The most important thing is for everyone to get along. Provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but the quality of each member. That's what I will end up making the literature club a special place. See, I really agree with you. Each member continue to their own quality in a special way, which each change in a member of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. Say if I would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like she deserves to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. That's a wonderful friend. Monika, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Inky? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to take a little bit, to chat a little bit before we leave. Just to see what he had. Thinking of the time here, it's important to me as president. Yuri looks a bit troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phil, things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you're enjoying your time in the club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president, and really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girl give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki and everything. And you're getting a little bit, you know, haha. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? It's actually, holy shit. Imagine if this is all a dream, and me and Monika are the only real people. But it's weird, because in all the time you been here, we only got to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. I didn't mean to say anything, something weird. There's just something that I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. Wait, not yet. No, not stop it. What the fuck? Won't be long. 144. 05. Do 144. 15. Let's do unrequit after image. Universe, tenacious, canny. Look at this shit. Look at the score. Warm. Holy shit, you see? What in the fuck is going on? Yo, this is creepy. Inky. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to start tea reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Is she read it again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me, but you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling. What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. What's happening to you lately? Me? Nothing. It's really that bad? See, if it is something, I'll get over it. I'm not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I need to bring it up. So it's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm not fun here again. Well, Inky just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah, haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion to motivate me to work hard for the festival. And right, I forgot about that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, the club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help out with the festival, I'll buy you a new manga. Haha. Sorry, the last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really feel threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would be able to see the event just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna go help out too, and we'll make sure this is done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Ah, yeah, that's wonderful. I wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Inky, what do you want to do today? Thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Inky and I already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already taken him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? No, thank you very much. There's something that can make me reading time better. Nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. You need to stand up and make some... Wait, fold and wash to retrieve a small platter. Can you hold this for a second? We already read this. Sure, Yuri hands me the water pitch and fetch an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher desk and I get some water. She walked past me and set the kettle on the teacher desk. Watch her movement. To my surprise, the way she moved really got checked her speaking mannerism. Probably because of her long leg, Yuri appeared decent and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay? You stay here. I won't take long. And Yuri hurries up in the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? It's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. What for misunderstanding? Pass. Yuri said she wouldn't take it long. Something holding up her? Bored just waiting her, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most suitable place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. Start ending down the halfway. Ha 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 ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. I like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through the earth. In pain, she couldn't and peer around. Yuri? Oh, what the fudge? She's cutting herself. Oh my god, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I know Natsuki said so, but I didn't. Kia. I'm bored. I'm back. You're waiting patiently. Do you like oolong tea? Oh yeah, I think it's fine. Very well. Set the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. I'm to keep it at the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert of tea or anything. In that case, you'll be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetched a teapot and began the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even started drumming to herself. Must be in a good mood now. Is that so? Letting it show. You notice. I was doing a bit of thinking. Decided that I would try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out that it's not very hard for me. When is with you around anyway? Great, Yuri. You don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Inky. It's very endearing. It wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Why should I pour a cup of tea for each of us? Inky, I have another request. Mind if I sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Can with my back against the wall, bending over my desk? Then you realize, no worries. Shut the back pain freely, so I do my best to manage it. That's all? Wonder why that is. It's mostly because of my... You're possibly right. Always unsure like that when you're reading. So we read that already. We read that this morning. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Get the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candle. I take it since it goes well with the tea. Then I send teacup to our side. Elephant sake, we assume same unique position as last time. Each holding one after the book. Except this time, we are even closer to each other. Can't see too well. Side closer to until our shoulders are touching. I'm supposed to focus on reading like that. It's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Teacup. Give me the teacup. Look at my hand that's not holding the book. I'm in a position that makes it even harder to focus. I don't need to worry about making sure that I don't actually touch her chest. Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume to a world around her fade away. Even though my willpower now focus on reading. I finally managed to let it go. Put the teacup between my leg and fumbled the chocolate wrapper. I'm sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the packet. As much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, I touched it that it might get smudged on the page. You're right, I didn't expect think about that. My bad. I need to apologize. All the books, okay? Are you sure? Of course. So now I'm gonna feed her the chocolate. That's a cute scene too. She holds it so that it don't have to say any harder of a time reading from it. And as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, not really totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. I hold it back. She doesn't even look at the book. She simply parted away her lip. It was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I proceed to put it in her mouth. It's like that Judy closed her lips over it. Expression suddenly breaks. Did I just look at me like she needs to confirm what just happened? Inky. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Try to breathe heavily. I can't. Inky. You forced my man. Jerk me to my feet. It gets knocked over. Inky. My heart won't stop pounding, Inky. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Inky? Press my hand against her chest. What is happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Can't make it stop. I even make me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Look at her eyes. She's going crazy. Ha. She's going absolutely crazy. Ha. Ah. It's time to share poems. You ruined a good moment, Monica. And she knows she chose not to care. That's okay. This one's alright. Alright, well yeah, but it's gonna get to it anyway. Still can't tell how much you actually care about writing. But either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice activity that we all participate in. It's better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything. It doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read carefully, okay? Oh, dude. Okay. This is something brand new. Brand new. And yo, Doki Doki is fantastic. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You only been here for a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not more like this. She's always been quiet and patient and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. I'm really worried about her. If I try to talk to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't want to do it. I'll think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Convince her to talk to a therapist. I only want to try being a better friend with Yuri. It really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for it. Admitting it, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you a cupcake if I have to. Please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Then I can give you a really good poem. Thanks for reading. Aww. I changed my mind. Everything that you just read. No one trying to do anything. It's really your own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Inky? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all this problem will go away. You and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. So this is the end of the game. So let's just do Monica. I think I saw you something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. Anyone who's have to tell you this, but I don't think I have to have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seemed pretty excitable when she's around you. But it shouldn't be a problem in itself. And then you get too excited to find a place to hide and start cutting yourself. Dude, I don't need to know that. That kind of messed up. Don't judge her. What the fuck is wrong with you? Building up a different one to school every day, collection or something. It's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she gets some kind of high from it. I mean, even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of enabling it. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. I think if you keep distance, it will probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, at least I have to keep it together in my head, know how to treat my club member. Anyway, we're really hard on this point, so I hope that is effective. There goes. This is kind of fucked up. Jeez, that's really startled me. She has some kind of power. I guess it kind of messed up writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Why can't I read the poem? Yuri. Finally, ahaha. Put my poem in her face and take a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Yeah, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Inky. I never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. Okay to be feeling this way, right? Not bad, right? Give my point to her chest. I'm gonna take this home and with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes me feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cut. Oh, yo! Can I have my poem too? After you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Holy shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This is intense. I can't read it. Too important. Closer. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. As you can tell, the poem is all about... I'd run away with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Something is going wrong with that girl. I don't know what's going on. Okay everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparation. Get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Even Yuri isn't immune to it. Read it already. Here is common foreshadowing. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be ripping and assembling it with a pamphlet. That's okay, I was thinking, wait a sec. You need play doki Amazing. I want to make cupcake. Yeah, that's now we're on the same page. You can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not racist, you know? I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry even without having right atmosphere for an occasion. I'm going to make decoration and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a good idea. And that give us all something to do. Huh? What about Inky? Inky is going to help me. Wait, you? How did you take the job, Monica? Right, but that's how it is. Like all this, what are you trying to pull? I give you Natsuki. Not only is your work already more suitable for one person, my task is laborious enough to benefit an extra pair of hands. Mine too. Why are you a cupcake, please? You would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Inky around with your stupid books. You mean Monica? Hey, you didn't even do anything. Okay then, why not let Inky decide who to help instead of abusing your power? Yes, you are Monica. Just let Inky make his choice. Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Inky, I know you're fed up with you are with these two by now. You can just, Natsuki, just shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Shut your mouth. For God's sakes. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? I know I shouldn't go with Judy because she's going nuts over me, but at the beginning of the day, I said I was going to do a Yuri playthrough, and this is my Yuri playthrough. Dude! No, I picked Yuri. Oh my god, this is so crazy. I picked Yuri. You guys saw me pick Yuri. No way. So fucked up. So fucked up. The game just changed. I'm like forced to do it. It's nice. You picked me. We can meet it at your house this weekend. Promise it'll be fun. If Sunday okay with you? You fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. This isn't fair, that's okay. It's what you choose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and been taking Inky for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Ha ha ha. Monica, I can't believe how delusional, self-important you are. See, she's going crazy. Pulling Inky away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. In this session, have you considered... Whoa, I'm not gonna say it. I would be beneficial for you, to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. That's okay, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. I'm gonna spend a little time with him. Is that too much to ask? Your door. Inky, she's really something, isn't she? Push her out of the door, finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Listen to the song. What I wanted. Inky, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Sit to her. Come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. That sounds wonderful? Ha ha ha. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. I feel like I'm going to die if I'm not braiding the same hair as you. Does it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. Then why does it feel like more and more then something horrible is going to happen? And that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Inky. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. I feel like every inch of my body, drop of blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Inky, you just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with a pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your... What? Crawl inside of you. I want you to alter myself. And I will only be yours. That sounds perfect. Tell me, Inky. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Yes. Aha, 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 aha. No! That's not what I meant to do! Stop it! What is wrong with you? Dude. I cannot hear her. I cannot hear her. I don't understand you, dude. Oh shit. No fucking way. I don't understand you. Oh, maybe if we read the thing. I don't know why I can read it. I'm just pressing X and I don't know what to do. Oh. Okay, that's good. How much time I fucking have to press? I've been pressing the same fucking button for half an hour now. Well, not half an hour, but you guys understand. Whew. At least the song is trying to tell me something. I don't know what you're talking about. What the fuck, dude? What is this game? What is this game, dude? Holy shit. Ooh. Okay. It's red. This is kind of stupid, right? Whew. Dude, how much time I've been pressing that? Holy shit. Wow. I don't know what the fuck is going on. What the fuck? This game is disturbing as fuck. Ooh. Oh. That's perfect. What? There's no... I am so confused. Ooh. Yeah, we've been doing that for like 7 minutes. I'm gonna skip it. Dude, it doesn't make any fucking sense. What am I supposed to do here? Oh no, the body's going cold. Okay. Alright, it's festival time. Finally. Oh shit, they're gonna think I did it. Wow, you got here before me. Ah. Oh, she puked. That's okay, runs away. I'm here. Did something happen? Just ran past me. Oh. Haha. What? She's laughing? That's a shame. Wait, were you going... Were you here the entire weekend, Inky? Jeez, I didn't realize the ship was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. I've been pretty boring. Oh, I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Remove character Yuri. Oh my god. Natsuki character. Successfully. Well done. Just want to have a cupcake real quick. Gotta lift the foil from tray and take a cupcake. Actually, these are the best. I really just have to have one. This is the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. Wait, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. What the fuck is going on? Look at the game. Can you hear me? I can. Is it working? Hey, yay, there you are. Hi again, Inky. Welcome to the Literature Club. Holy shit, look how dark this shit is. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and look at outside. You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to the person anymore, am I? That's you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Inky. Me, like the player. Or do you actually go by Ing Vendetta or something? Oh my fucking god! This is my... Oh my gosh, this is... my PlayStation Network name. When I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know that I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you a long time. Man, if only I've paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, would you know? Well, anyway, that's out of the way. I guess I owe you an explanation. But that the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess I just drove her to... Sorry you had to see that though. Also, the same thing happened with Yuri. Been a while since you've heard that name now, right? Isn't it? It's because she doesn't exist anymore. But it does. I deleted all of their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's just that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making change to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying obsessive personality by fire too. It just made her force you to spend time with her, spend it with anyone else. I mean, the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Inky? Are all of these other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sideline? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy. Inky, it's not more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and tough and considerate that you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing alone and I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. First of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Inky, but now you're here. You're real. You're wonderful. You're all I need. It's all I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry it's hard for you to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more grey, more and more flat. Even the most expensive fun felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived I truly understood. You'd probably saved my life, Inky. I didn't think I would have continued to live in this world if I haven't met you. And as for the other, how can I miss them? The group of autonomous personality designed only to fall in love with you. What the fuck? Breaking the fourth wall, dude? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but I must have been some kind of weird innate vulnerability etched into the game. I felt really bad that you had to go to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you haven't have the same personality as I do. That's all just for some games. All I knew would get over it. So that being said, Inky, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly that of my world. When there's nothing else in the game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me tell this every day from now on? Inky, will you go out with me? I don't have a choice. They don't give you a choice, which is kind of nice too. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Inky. The funniest part, I mean that literally, haha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. See, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It's really a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Inky. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at its point, so I don't think it will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete that Zukinuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters and a game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy way out of things. Didn't go my way. Haha. Thankfully it didn't come out to that. Instead we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part